but I talk to him offline sometimes. Um, and he was telling me that you got kind of off track and got into situations of drama that you should not have got into, and I had to take myself out of it. And other people pulled me to the side and said, "Hey, calm down, look at yourself, whatever." And you make the mistake, like I've made the mistake of investing too much time and confusing a real life personal rapport you have with someone, and apply that to here. You have no rapport with anyone other than digital text messages. It's all just text messages and images that you see. In a personal example, there was someone I became very fond of because I thought this person understood me to a certain degree, and I thought I understood her, and we connected very fast. Little do you know that you don't know anyone. They could flip flop and change within a second, a year, months from now. And this is someone that I would literally do, voice video calls with. People change. You don't know nobody. You don't know who you're talking to outside of this. The 8 minutes and 17 seconds that I have invested in wasting my life talking to people on here who will see this. I will never know your name. I don't know what you do outside of here. And the 8 minutes and 36 seconds on counting that you will waste talking or listening to me. Hopefully you got something out of this. And if I can leave you with something, I do. Which goes back to this black community online. I just want to put a message out. My message is we need to learn and grow, become political savvy. We need an intelligent community. We need people. We need a new generation of leaders. And maybe from what I say, people can get a grasp of that. But anything that I've said has fallen on deaf ears. Maybe because they don't like the fact I sound like a white guy. Maybe because some people accuse me of being gay. Maybe others have figured out what I'm saying is true. It's just that they're kind of intimidated by my articulation and intelligence, because I noticed that I have better things to say than the next person. I'll admit, I think I have better stuff to say than the next person. I think I can do it better in conveying information. But there's someone better than me. Invest in what you think is helpful. If there's anything that me or someone else can do, like Tariq Nasheed, or maybe I don't know, I don't want to say his name, but Crispy. If there's any bit you can get from Crispy, then hell, have at it. Another thing I want to mention is, going back to my last thing, you don't know anyone on here. And if you waste time trying to beef with them or get to know them when it's not even a full-fledged relationship, it's just camera, voice, sound, you lose the fact that you lose the purpose of why you were on here. Unless it was just to meet people, then you need to go find a real life here. It is fun to talk to people and get to know them, but what's the dialogue? You need to get something out of it. So stay focused, stay on topic, help people, or entertain people, or just be a fan, just watch. Don't waste your time being in this cyber space thinking that it's the same as your real space when you hit record, download, and now someone's watching your video. Because I was inspired to make this conversation because I was talking with a online friend of mine, and I wanted to know what she wanted to get out of. And she's a heavy rider for black women. I respect her for that. But when she was on another show, and all these brothers on here were just kind of coming out of crazy and talking reckless and shit. And what did they get out of it? What were they trying to do? You know? And I always wonder, like, what do these brothers what did they get out of it? Nothing. For me, I don't make videos criticizing, and I say it so many times, but that's why I don't like talking about it anymore. But I don't get anything about bashing black folks online. I'm done with it no more. You know, I don't get out anything. I don't personally get anything out of disrespecting black women online. I don't get anything out of it. People have a taste for it. You know, I've been accused of liking this shit and having the appetite of just relishing in the trash and the glory of putting down your community and the other half of the gender of your race. Like, I get nothing out of it, which is why I haven't made any videos on any of it. You know, I get something out of analyzing and critiquing to a point where it could have someone look at themselves. That's what I get out of it. It gives me more wisdom, and sometimes I can pass that on to the next person. And many times people have learned from me that I didn't know. They let me know after the fact. So, you know, keep your message. Stay with your message. What is your message? What is your purpose? Stay with that. You know, you got a business, sell your product. You like it, you enjoy listening to some show on Spreaker, listen to it. Don't get so invested in the politics and drama. That will distract you of the reason why you are on there. And for me, when I make my radio show, I hope to inspire, educate, and teach people. Because there's a lot of crazy things going on happening to us in the US right now. And it's only getting crazier. So don't waste people's time with your rhetoric. If it's not productive, don't waste people's time with your organization that you're part of, whatever gang, you Hebrew Israelite 5%er, you're a social justice warrior, you're a black feminist. If no one is getting anything positive out of it, why are you on here in the first place? Why are you trying to, you know, what are you intrigued by? Or you want to be a part of it? Hell, I wanted to be just to be a part of it in the beginning. Now I'm like, no beefing, no making invested friendships with people that you'll most likely 90% of the time, unless they don't live within the next state or state within your state, don't bother. It's cool to talk to them online. It's cool to catch up with them with your day, but don't know them. And none of you know me. And I will never know the people on here. With that said, see you later. And oh yeah, one last thing. Nah, fuck it. I'll leave it at that. I rambled. Peace, love, and hair grease.